You know, Ed Wallace is a guy who is not easily impressed.
He's a tough.
He's a cynic.
He's a tough cookie. Yeah.
He's a car critic, right? I mean, that's the title.
Right.
It's not. He's not a car praiser.
Right.
He's a car critic.
So he's looking for the negative in things, is what you're saying.
Which is why we're kindred spirits. But he really loves the one that he's got this morning. Hi, Ed.
Well, good morning, Tim. As a matter of fact, I really miss the 90s because we had some truly lousy vehicles from time to time to review, and everything's gotten better. But this week, I wanted to bring the Jeep Patriot back. This vehicle's been out for about 7 years, and we reviewed it first time around. Starts at $15,995, which is not far off from where it was 7 years ago. And it wasn't the greatest SUV, but what it was an incredibly attractive price on a compact SUV. And I said this would be great for people that want to get their kids a Jeep to go off to school because of the wide track and long wheelbase. I don't see how you can get in trouble in this vehicle. There's a reason I brought it back today. Back in December, we had this horrendous ice storm. We reviewed a Volkswagen with performance tires on it, and I pointed out this vehicle's not going to move at all if we have ice with those tires. Well, I needed a vehicle to come back to Dallas the next day and do my radio show, get back to Fort Worth. They offered me a Range Rover, and I took a Jeep Patriot 4x4. And guess what? In the ice storm, I got from Fort Worth to Dallas in 55 minutes on Friday, an hour and a half to get back on Saturday, but I had complete and total control of the vehicle, never once came to losing it. And that impressed me so much with this Patriot, it was time to review it again. Now again, it starts at $15,995. This is an upgraded model. It's got the 4x4 option, which is what I had, so it lists around $27,000. But it actually has a lot of room to the interior, and from 7 years ago, the radio equipment in this vehicle is infinitely better to what it was. Also, the air conditioner and heating, the vents on it put out a huge blast of air to cool everybody down in the vehicle. Now, the front seat's pulled back a bit, but you can see this is going to seat 4 people, probably 6 foot tall, all the way around. And then, as we look to the back, the seats fold down, you have a tonneau cover to hide things, and it's an easy load, but let me show you something. It's pretty high up off the ground compared to most. So, I liked it all those years ago because of the cheap price. You can get one of these nicely equipped for $20,000. But once that ice storm hit, and I was in this vehicle on the highway, in the ice, when Suburbans and everything else were off on the side of the road, I went, this is an overlooked compact SUV for bad weather. With that, y'all have a good weekend.
Wow. That's quite the review.
Surprisingly so. Ed talking about cars and a lot more than that on 570 KLIF tomorrow. His car column is in Saturday's Fort Worth Star Telegram.